In year 2000, Brock and Wilma, with an incredible support team, rode their bicycles 18,000 kilometers, 11,000 miles, around the US and Canada on a journey called Cycling for Kindness.
Bye, bye, peace.
God bless you, sweetheart. Have a wonderful, fun time.
Brock inspires people to take positive action and live life to the fullest. For 205 days, almost 7 months, they rode down the west coast in the cold and rain to California.
Because we're out there every day and we're going through a lot. I mean, it's not an easy ride, and that's for sure. And I think it's to show that we need to make that commitment in life if we were going to make a difference.
San Diego's #1 source for news. Right here, right now. This is News 8 at 5.
A group of bicyclists is a long way from home, and as they travel across the country, they stop in San Diego in search of kindness.
The Cycling for Kindness journey made its way to America's finest city this afternoon. The group is touring the U.S., raising awareness about something as simple as kindness and trying to gather 1 million random acts of kindness stories. Do they think their mission is impossible? Well, here's what they told us.
No, I think, you know, our experience has been just so many people have been so kind, and everybody's eyes light up when we talk about kindness.
What a nice idea.
1 million acts.
1 million acts of kindness, and they're going to be at it for a little while, apparently.
They will. Let's hope San Diegans don't disappoint them.
No.
That wraps it up for us at 5 o'clock.
May I be filled with loving kindness.
They faced almost 70 straight days of over 37 degrees Celsius temperatures.
May I be peaceful and at ease. And may I...
God. It is so hot. The wind against us. Ooh.
Oh, I've never been so exhausted. I can't even walk. I'm delirious today. 215-mile days in a row.
I wrote in the journal today that I think that everyone on the team should ride with Brock and Wilma at least once to get a true appreciation for what they're doing and the magnitude of the venture.
May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. And may we...
What's wrong with me? Well, I think that we decided to go on the bike trip. To show people that the majority of people do want to have a kinder world and to leave it a kinder place for our children.
I really like that presentation.
Oh, thanks a lot. I saw you. I could feel you. No, I could see that.
I felt it.
Oh, that is so nice. Thank you.
The young man who just came up and spoke to you is not the kind of guy who would do that. He's kind of a cool, tough guy. I mean, it's that he would come up and say thanks is important.
My path is forgiveness. My religion is kindness. And I practice it every day.
What happens to a person emotionally and, say, physiologically when they're hit with a random act of kindness?
Well, I really believe it can transform lives.
I'm gonna share my joy, share my love, give it roundlessly. My religion is
We had actually 20 flat tires in 2 days down, I guess that was through Texas.
Well, a pair of bike riders are in Metro Detroit tonight, cruising through as part of a 10,000-mile Ride for Kindness. Here they are in Dearborn, starting this leg of their ride. The Cycling for Kindness tour went south along the Pacific coast, then east to Florida and north to Maine. Now the riders are on their way back through Detroit, and then they'll get to Vancouver.
Oh, we should all practice random acts.
I think it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Wilma Fuchs and her husband Brock Tully have been biking for more than 5 months straight, stopping at schools to speak about their journey and listen to people's stories.
How many of you know what kindness is? Raise your hand if you know what the word kindness means.
Passing through 31 states.
Woo, it's warm out here today and windy.
Now I just kind of draft behind her, and I have a little bungee cord in the back of her bike, but don't tell her. She may be listening, I don't know.
this is really cool. MA is up in Air 9. She's following a couple whose mission it is to spread the word about kindness. They've been going all around the country spreading kindness.
Those bicyclists are going to be pulling up any second now.
Look at.
Are they here? That's close.
They're getting close.
That's close.
The cyclists came in from Minnetonka this morning. They have a very special message that they are delivering to people all over the country. We're going to tell you about it. That's coming up. Look at, they're right outside our studios there.
It's really the simple little things of kindness, like smiling at someone on the street, you know, or opening the door for someone, or letting somebody into traffic. And those simple things that really can change somebody's day.
Good to talk to you again. Thanks. We love the fact that you're spreading that message.
Oh,
Thanks
thank you so much.
Thanks for making the trek.
Oh, it's so great to be here.
Their Cycling for Kindness tour has covered nearly 9,000 miles so far. The weather may not always be kind, but they say the people they meet are.
When we touch somebody through an act of kindness, it can ripple all over the world.
Glenn Cassie, CKY 5 News.
Is a unique one. Brock Tully and his wife Wilma Fuchs arrived in the border city late this afternoon, and they hope to inspire action in those they meet.
Something unusual, kind thoughts. Barry McDivitt has the story.
You'd probably feel a little stiff too if you'd just gone for a long bike ride, like, say, around North America.
We start out very early in the morning, go all day through the deserts down in Texas. Gosh, 160 miles one day. That's close to 300 kilometers.
They've gone through 31 American states and 7 provinces.
The toughest part has been riding against the wind, no doubt for me.
It's sort of a random acts of kindness on tour.
If things were easy, everybody would do it, you know, so that's why it's nice that things are hard. I've always liked that, you know, because it really makes you work at it and see how much you believe in it.
By the time the tour ends, the cyclists will have been on the road for more than 200 grueling days.
Climbing the Rockies was the simplest, most beautiful, and unfortunately, the shortest part of the ride. And after touching millions of people through over 210 media events and 75 presentations, Brock returned to Vancouver fueled with stories, insights, and reflection.
Some people say, wow, you're doing this for 7 months, how can you take 7 months out of your life? Well, this is my life.
Hey, good morning. I tell you what, we got a program for you today.
The media's been just wonderful, and one news media guy said, wow.
Spread some love around the world.
Let's be kind! We'll be extra kind!